Why does DBD feel so bad right now? And this is coming from my personal experience. Now, as of recording this, today was the last day of the event and it just ended a couple hours ago. Playing on the masquerade event was just kind of awful because there was just so many games where either I was getting tunneled or my friends were getting tunneled, and I have no idea why. It's not the game mode's fault, but it just feels that way. Because if I played a normal match, it would be basically like a normal match of DBD. And I guess before I get a bunch of hate comments being like, well, then just play the normal event. The whole point of the event was just to get blood points. Honestly, I found it very, very productive because in my personal experience, I was able to get everyone from Tap all the way down to Jonah to Prestige 6, which I found very good. I don't know, it felt kind of shitty, and the fact that it got extended, you just had to keep playing it for even longer, and it was just, oh my god. And the other thing I decided to do, which I was thinking multiple times during this event to stream it, I kept getting so frustrated with the game that I just didn't end up streaming it because I didn't want it to be a miserable stream. I do not know what it is about Killer and its MMR because it is so bad. I decided that I wanted to play as any of the new killers that I haven't played as from Unknown and forward. I never played as any of them on any real matches, and I never even played as Kaneki on the PTB. So I really just wanted to test them out and see how they play, and I didn't want to just go into a custom match and play against bots because they don't really make errors or mistakes, so you don't get to experience what it's like to be in a real match. They kind of just pre-drop pallets and pre-vault stuff. So I wanted to know what playing as all these killers is like in a real match against real people in a real scenario where people are going to make mistakes. And I cannot express how shit the MMR is. I swear I thought the MMR was killer specific, which I think it is, unless someone can tell me that I'm wrong. But I literally have never played as Kaneki before, ever. And my first match was against like 2 P100s, and it was like just the sweatiest match of my entire life. And I had no idea what I was doing because I was first learning him, so I didn't know how his grappling worked or how you had to injure people. Only figured that out in my second game, that you actually have to grapple onto something first, then you can grab somebody. I thought you could just grab them anytime you wanted. And I lost. And I was just really confused because me thinking that the MMR is specifically killer based, and I've never played Kaneki before, I thought I should get people that are meh. I mean, I'm not saying I need absolute babies and brand new people, and I probably sound like every Twitter user like, oh my god, the MMR is so bad. I don't want to deal against sweaty people anymore. It's not about that. I actually enjoy going against sweaty people. Sometimes it can be very, very accomplishing to win against a 4-man Swift. I just don't want P100s when there's a new killer out. I've never played as them before, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna hold a lot of judgment because I know down the line there is an MMR change, and I pray to God that they honestly just make it how it used to be, where if you were rank 1, you would only get people in rank 1-ish area. So basically, if they were to change it now, if you're Iridescent 1, you would get mostly people in Iridescent 1. Maybe gold to be a little bit lenient, maybe not force Q times to be bad. But yeah, I think just this event just made DBD feel really bad. And I don't know why. I think part of it is probably just the player base and maybe very bad unlucky matches dwindled my mood for DBD. And the other thing is like just today I played before the event ended. I was solo queuing as Survivor and I had a blast. I don't know why it was only today where I had like good teammates, good, killers too. Like it was fairly balanced matches. But the problem with it though is that I would get 4 of those in a row, and then my next match would be I would get baby survivors and a killer who is actually cracked. How does that make any sense at all? I really don't understand the MMR anymore, and it's really just becoming very annoying. Same thing with Killer. You could play Killer and get 3 or 2 matches where you just absolutely decimate, and then the next match you're gonna go against 4 P100s with flashlights, or toolboxes. Actually, I've seen more toolboxes than flashlights, and every gen gets done and you can't do shit and you can't chase them down because they have every loop and they loop very efficiently. So then you lose, and then the next match you go against like brand new people who have no idea what they're doing. How is that fun? That is not fun at all. So yeah, this is kind of why I decided to make this video, because I just got really annoyed at this game for the last 4 days. I'm probably still gonna play it, and I honestly want to stream now, considering the event's over and stuff will probably go back to normal. Maybe, because the event was just kind of pissing me off, especially as killer. I swear, there was moments where I'd be chasing someone and their scratch marks would just completely disappear. I don't know why. There was probably one of the powers. I know one of the powers gets rid of your scratch marks, but like I feel like it was happening like all the time. So I don't know, it was just really annoying to track. The game's back to normal now, so hopefully everything will kind of go back to normal for a bit. The MR is still gonna be shit, can't do much about that. The last thing I want to say, which is not a part of the video in any way, is just a small tweak update to the Not Gizmo channel. What I want to do with that one going forward is a little bit different. What I wanted to do is upload a video on both channels once a week, but that kind of sucks. So what I think I'm gonna do as far as the Not Gizmo channel is I just kind of will post a video there whenever I feel like it. It's also kind of hard to just record a random game that I could enjoy and make a video off that, because I don't know, it's hard to find games that are just whatever to play. You know, DVD's very consistent to make stuff about, so there will always be a weekly video here now. Hopefully. But on the Not Gizmo channel, that's just kinda be a whatever. I'll upload whenever I feel like it, or whenever I have a video done, or whatever. Because, I don't know, sometimes recording just random games is kind of hard. So with all of that being said, I will see you guys in the next Dead by Daylight video.